What's happening, everybody? I'm back. It's me, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, and I'm here with the season and series finale review for DC Universe's Swamp Thing. Now, if you have not seen this shit yet, you already know what's happening. I'm not going to tell you come back. Just watch through this shit. It's spoilers. It is what it is. That's Winston A. Marshall. And, yeah. So, first of all, we need to talk about one important thing. The name of this episode is entitled Loose Ends, which normally means you tie some shit up. But that don't fucking happen. You say so. You don't even want to talk about. You left so much shit open. Okay, you got Avery suddenly walking around here throwing up the goo from the swamp and shit, and he looking half dead. You got Jason Woodrue, who somewhat is Floronic Man, but he isn't. The nigga gets arrested by the police normally. Like his wife, who was this the whole time for. Okay, beginning of the episode, you like, is she dead? Is she alive? No, she's just doing this shit. Then when this nigga try to feed her Swamp Thing, she's like, and then when you see her attacking Abby Arcady, she's like, we just gonna act like this shit didn't happen. Also, can we talk about the fact this nigga was Hell's Kitchening, flambeing Swamp Thing's organ? This nigga made a Gordon Ramsay risotto out his heart. This nigga was sitting there making fried tilapia lung. This motherfucker made he made a crepe spleen. Like he was just, and the most fucked up part. Let me try it first, honey. It takes a lot of mutagen. So then when he's finna feed the shit to his wife, what does he do? Sprinkle some salt and pepper. This nigga salt baited. But how do we both know to do that shit? You know, there's so much. Okay, Maria Sunderland's in a mental institution, right? Cool. They gotta take the pills. Alright, cool. Now all of a sudden, she's seeing shit and shit's grabbing out the walls. Here's the problem I have. Winston's gonna play, by the way, Winston's gonna play Carolina Woodrue the entire episode, probably. So, remember, you know how during the episode she just slowly gets muscle reflexes back? This nigga too. So Maria Sutherland's in the mental institution taking pills and has the worst acting ever. And of course, Winston's like, well, it's hard to play psychotic and psychosis. You can do shit better than what the fuck we saw. Then out of nowhere, Madame Xanadu's in the room. First of all, nobody knows she's in the room. There's a fucking camera. There's a camera. You didn't see a older black woman just pop up with a white woman in a white jumpsuit. Y'all just was like, this is cool. Nobody said shit. Abby walked in and was like, what you doing here? Bitch, ain't nobody signed the law to come see her. Ain't nobody signed the law. What the fuck, man? Then, oh, where else do I go? I got the Floronic Man shit. I got that shit. Mulatto Matt, we found out this nigga's middle name is Leroy. But Avery Sutherland is his daddy. Yeah, we know Jennifer Beals is black for real. We found that out. However, this episode, she looks more white woman than everything. But y'all say we was fucking wrong. Everything was wrong with this shit. From the beginning to the end. That was probably the best shit to see a nigga get a branch stuck through his jaw and his whole bottom jaw ripped out. Then another thing got shit through his throat. Those was dope scenes. Wish the whole series could have been like that. I wouldn't have cared if you gave me 10 hours of murder. 10 hours of grisly murder. And maybe an occasional sucking a swamp dick. 10 hours. And I'm not saying it had to be swamp dicks. What? It don't have to be Swamp Thing's dick. Which again, they never call this nigga Swamp Thing. So, Alec, whatever the fuck, Marsh, the walking Pete Moss decides to kill all these mercenaries, and then after he kills them, he runs after Nathan Ellery, and when he sees him last, first thing I say to Winston was, nigger. Like, I feel like that's what he said in the swamp. And of course, Nathan Ellery, hey, look, Holland, my man, fam, nigga, yo, I can help you out. Because that's what black people do when they in the business of shit. Dog, man. You know the hand bounce that come down. It was so terrible. You can't tell me this was a good show. You can't. You can't. Then you have after all this, after he lets him go, tell them what they saw, that I am not Alec Holland. I am, just leave me alone. You just can't call this nigga what he is, huh? Was there a rule in the writer's room? Do not ever write Swamp Thing. If it was, I hate you. And I know you're like, Jay, how can you say that? You get to cover all this. You get to talk about this. This is your job. This is what you do. And this is something you enjoy doing. And yes, I do. But I also enjoy a cohesive and a good story. And this was not. You can't call something loose ends when you leave a bunch of these motherfuckers on the table. You got Alec Holland see Swamp Thing while he's sitting there sulking like a motherfucker. Alec like, so, this is what it is. I'm not here physically. I'm here in your mental. So what we gonna do? Well, we just can't. We should just disappear into the swamp in the darkness. Well, you can do that, but you still got somebody who cares about you. Yeah, Abby. You're the worst interpreter in history. I'm not a man anymore. So what are we going to be then? Are we going to be just a thing? Say it. No, you don't say it. Then the thing decides to go back to his cottage, cabin, whatever the fuck it is. Which, by the way, no one has decided to condemn this building. Like this, nobody, in 10 episodes, after this nigga died, nobody was like, nobody should be allowed to come in. Everybody's allowed to freely go in and out this motherfucker. It is a crime scene. This is the worst police force in history. But now, you got tall ass, green, mossy, you got the Jolly Green Giant on steroids and a bad marijuana trip sitting around talking some, Abby, why are you here? Because I see you. Well, I don't know what we can do. There's the darkness, and there's something that's still coming. Abby, well, we can fight this together. And here goes old leafy green OG Kush face. I like that. What? What? If you can't tell from my reaction, I am so pissed off. Oh, let me not forget about the Blue Devil. This nigga sitting around here. Now, he packing shit. There's Blue Devil comics all over the place. There's a goddamn script, which, of course, is a character in the movie. I get that. I understand the story. Also, the story says it's the mask. He puts it on, becomes his ass. But no, the mask took over. Whatever the fuck. But then he tells Liz, it's in my head. I don't know. I have a destiny. But I'm getting the fuck out of here. The nigga's supposed to be able to drive to the border of town and then just poof, blue flames. This nigga drives right through it. That's the end that we see of him. The fuck, man? The fuck? I'm sorry I'm this frustrated. I haven't been this pissed off since I saw X-Men Dark Phoenix. Shit. It's surreal. I understand your budget got cut. I understand you did a rewrite to try to close up shit. But don't call this motherfucker loose ends when you have a whole bunch of loose ends that says another season should be warranted, which we know is not happening. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I realize what you're doing. You get Avery Sutherland after him and Lucretia, whatever the fuck her name is. And how you stay away from my son. We be a family. I'm gonna get divorced. You put your bitch in the psychiatric ward. Your other chick tried to kill you, and you like, we could be together, nigga. What type of pussy is that? I'm sorry. I am so frustrated because nothing made sense. Nothing. So then you stay away from us. You stay away from my son. And you stay away from me. So in other words, she hit him with the line from Jungle Fever that Annabella Ciorio hit Wesley Snipes. No, not Annabella Ciorio. Whoever played his wife hit Wesley Snipes with the flip of Purify. There will be no penis between us. Y'all remember that line in Jungle Fever? I think it's a great line. Nonetheless. She go to the car. She finna leave. She sit in the car just, no, make sure. She did what Kevin Hart said old people do when they about to drive. Check the window. All right. All right. She literally did that shit. And all of a sudden she look in the mirror. Who? Fuck you doing in the back seat? This nigga throws a blade in her stomach. You're a cop with a pistol on your right arm. You gonna die anyway. Why didn't you just let off some shots in the back seat? No, you hold the gun, let this nigga take it out your hand. You are a cop trained to shoot to kill. I understand it's a white man. Make an exception. I don't know what... Okay, Carolina, can you say something now? Can you act like you ate some sauteed swampy? Can you... By the way, again, the nigga's heart looks like a giant Brussels sprout. His lungs look like molded broccoli. Like, are you... I don't know. Fuck, man. And I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I'm cussing a lot. I'm sorry I'm swearing a lot. Well, wrap this shit up is what he's telling me. I'm sorry. It's just the fact of the matter that this show, despite all its obstacles, yes, I get it. We know it's going to end regardless. But, and yeah, you don't want some big cliffhanger that lets you, they leave you hanging for something and nothing happens. I understand that. But at the same time, don't make it seem like you're trying to wrap up stories when you completely didn't. You didn't. You can't have Jason Woodrue eat some sauteed swampy. All of a sudden now, when he touches the table explodes. He got strength to pick Abby Arcane up off her feet, which knowing good and goddamn well he couldn't pick up a 4-year-old before. He looked weak as shit. Oh, my darling Caroline, I'm gonna help you. You got him doing this, and then the police just come and tackle this nigga normally, just tase this nigga, and he just, where's my wife? Where's my wife? Fuck your wife! Stomp on this nigga's skull! I don't get it. Madam Xanadu again goes to see Maria Sutherland. Nobody watching the cameras, huh? Everybody that work at that mental hospital should be fucking fired. Because first of all, you let somebody unauthorized come in. Secondly, you let a black woman go with a crazy white woman. A crazy black woman and a crazy white woman. Do you understand that's how a lot of racial tension started with baby daddies and baby mamas? I don't know where I came up with that theory, but it sounds like it might be true. I don't know. I'm just so confused right now. So, if I had to give this shit a rating, if I had to give the episode a rating on a scale of 1 to 5, you get a 1. And if I have to give the season a rating on 1 to 5, you get a 2. The only reason you get a 2 is because you had a couple of 4 and 4.5 episodes out of me. That's it. You? Give it a 12. All right. I wish I could have him do my hood interpretations when I do stand up on stage. I wish. I just want to see him be like, I just want to see like how I feel about earthquakes in California. Like the ground just decided to want to shake niggas like Yahtzee dice. Like I just want to see. Now this nigga look like he doing an excerpt out of Thriller. Anyway. It's been a season, y'all. We made it through. You got to talk now. We're done talking about it. Tell them how to find you. If you I want to say that to the camera. Find on Twitter and Instagram at the swaggy blerd. THESWAGGYBLERD. That's everywhere, right? Can come soon to a dodgeball court near you. Find me Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J Washington, MRJAYWASHINGTON. Join the Supervillain Squad on Patreon. Patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. It's only $5. We're going to expand all this shit, and so we need your help and support and love for that. Come see me on stage in my 1-hour stand-up special here in Los Angeles, Thursday, August 29th at Catch One Underground, 4067 West Pico Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. I'm back in the wrestling ring August 10th in Long Beach for Underground Empire Wrestling. That is 3200 East 59th Street. Doors open at like 6:30, some shit like that. Show's like 7:30. 1 to 2. Oh, that's that. Oh yeah, it's been fun doing this. We did Doom Patrol. We pushed through Swamp Thing. So guess what's up next? I'm gonna see how he feels when I say this. You want to do Titans season 2? This nigga's like a badass kid that somebody said Jinx, and he won't say nothing till you say his name. He still won't say it. I was going to do something, but I know what the retort is to that, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, so thank you everybody who's been watching. If you just jumped in on episode 10, the whole playlist is here to watch these. Watch the playlist of the Doom Patrol reviews. Just know Titans is coming up, and we're gonna keep doing this shit. Also, hopefully we got some big things in the works, so I want you to stay around for that. Normally we say we'll holler at you next week, but there's no next week. There's no next week. Because it literally was supposed to go 13 episodes to run you right into Titans. Was supposed to run you right into Titans. And now, we could do Young Justice. Okay. Because this would be the only way I get him at my house to hang out. Like, he don't want to hang out with me outside of this. He don't like me outside of this. So it's like, if I ain't got nothing for him to watch and review, he like, fuck this nigga. And I'm like, all right, I get it. We out of here. We'll holler at y'all later. Take care. Peace.
And that's how you play Psychosis, bitch.
This nigga just gave me inside the actor studio over here.